this is a good conversation. So
I
just
think it's
listen.
because you've been slow, not slow as in that way. Respectfully, please, for people to, you've been slow to speak with me and kind of like not forcing an ideology. Most people that want to talk to me, they are already ready for the rebuttal. They want to spin the narrative. They've already made their mind. Like how you said, you're unbiased. They've already made their mind that anything I say is gonna be a lie, no matter if I even take accountability for my actions. Does that make sense at all? Like it's like
Yeah. Oh no, I
we
trust me.
have to hate this guy.
I have people that strongly dislike me who, no matter what, Nova says it all the time in defense of me, no matter what the truth is or no matter what I say or do, they have already made their mind up about me. So there's no point in engaging. Like I've had to learn to just not even pay attention to those people because I I will like drive myself crazy trying to have them understand when they don't want to understand. They want me to be the bad guy. So I'll be the bad guy, but I'll be the bad guy over here.
And that's my problem. You just said it. Damn, you just said it. Please catch on to what you said. Then I'll be the bad guy. Here's my problem with that. Then I become the bad guy. And then I'm
Uh,
like, okay, well then I'll be Joker then. Ha, stupid bitches, I'll get this off of you. And then I go too far. That's the check people really don't like. Is the troll, the one that'll get you out of your element and get you riled up. Which I've done to you, and you're like, fuck you, I'm muting you. You get out of my life. You literally blocked me. Like, I'm glad you unblocked me or whoever, but you have blocked me.
I didn't.
Maybe maybe my backup account because I was trolling so much in the comments.
It was probably my mods because they be quick. If they see somebody coming here who has 0 followers and they follow 0 people, they will do it without saying anything.
But I have come into your chat.
So crazy. Yeah, I believe you. Oh, I
And
believe you.
try to get a rile out of you, like it's a rise out of you. And that I'm sorry for it. You know, I come in thinking that, not excusing, I'm just telling you why I do it. Not that it's a fair excuse or a fair reason, just so you can understand where I faulted at. I, in my mind, would excuse it with, he's talking about me, so I could come in here and talk about him. Two wrongs don't make a right. And if you weren't even wrong, just in my
Bye.
eyes,
Bye. You're late. He already did talk about Aaron Carter, babe. I'm sure this is being screen recorded. I'm sure you'll see it somewhere. Like, here's the other thing too that I just want to like press upon like viewers that are watching, is that just because you didn't hear him or anybody, this goes for anybody, hear him like say or admit or take accountability for something, like you can't expect somebody to continuously have to do that for like what his entire existence on the internet. Like at some point you've got to move on and just take it for what it is. Like just because you weren't here for the live, because now people that are coming in now are like asking about Aaron Carter. Well, he just talked about Aaron Carter for 30 fucking minutes.
bro, can
I
you
know y'all weren't here, but
that's like I'm not trying to throw a pity party or like try to get like emotional, but no one understands that was my friend in real life, someone that helped me, saved me, literally was there for me through an active addiction myself. I lost my best friend in my eyes, the only person I had. Why do I have to keep getting tortured over the same shit every year? Every time something pops off in my life, I have to go ahead and defend myself again to another group and audience. Like, what the fuck? My friend is dead because of an addiction. God forbid something happens to me. Y'all gonna say the same shit about me? Y'all gonna be like, oh, you unalived. Who's gonna say that I got unalived by somebody? No, it's gonna be me, right? Like, damn, bruh. Y'all take accountability too. Y'all are not you, Shelby, but there's so many fucking internet bullies on here, bro, that can't even show their own face. And they do this to kids, man. There's kids on here on TikTok that just want to make little TikTok dances and they end up getting exploited by fake pages. They end up in school and don't even know who their bully is anymore, man. Like, I'm not some dumbass kid, bro. I act like a dumbass to get people's brain stimulated. And I'm sorry that I've made the mistakes I've made, but I can't help the mistakes I've made. All I can do is learn from my mistakes. And I'm sorry that I put myself in bad predicaments. All I can do is get the most out of the bad predicaments. Damn it, that doesn't make me a bad person. If y'all can tell me one person I've hurt for real and y'all have substantial evidence and proof, show me and put me in jail, lock me away, throw the keys. But stop making these narratives and abusing the shit out of me because y'all are just trying to bring me down at the end of the day. Cry me a river and all them comments. Like, I see them. Y'all just trying to break me down. I can't bring Aaron back. I can't.
Hold on, really quickly. Mystic, how am I over censoring? What did I? You're still here. Also, I was about to ask him a question that's being asked in the chat. The thing I have a problem with is that people like to come into other people's lives and try to dictate like how the conversation is gonna go. Again, if you don't like the way that I'm handling the conversation, fucking leave. I don't care. Like, I really don't. I do want to ask you though. So I think, and I've noticed this too, just as of lately, getting to know you or like talking with you. I feel like oftentimes, like whenever you're getting questioned or like under attack, you, for lack of better words, like play victim, like what kind of like how you just did, like people, because you are getting people are coming at you, I assume, in your chat or whatever, my chat, and it kind of turned from the like accountability stuff to like you being attacked every day.
I understand that I am a victim in a certain sense, and if I don't voice it, they'll continue to do it to someone else, Shelby.
Well, I think though that like people's thinking is that they've heard you, like it's like we've heard him say that already.
They're gonna hear my accountability, sir, and they have to hear the fact that the continuance of bullying and verbiage is only gonna bring people down. Not everyone is mentally strong enough to handle this day by day for years, like you said. It comes to a point where when does it end? Can we let Aaron Carter rest in peace? Can we let Miguel Garcia move on? And when I fall, then and so forth, then y'all can judge me however you want. But even then, it's not your job to judge me. It's only the Lord's job to judge me. You can just not deal with me, have your panels and talk your crap. But even then, that's gossiping. There's no reason for it. I'm not hurting you guys. I'm not hurting you, Shelby. I'm not doing nothing to you, man. I don't know you. I hope one day I get to meet you and I cross paths and I'm like, hey, bro, hi, nice to meet you. Let's go out to lunch. Like, I do wish that, whether you believe it or not.
No, it was just like cute, the way not cute, but like just like
I get it. You don't have to. I'm just not.
One thing I will ask of you is if you will apologize to Jay Shell, the girl that I had up here the other day. The comment you made about her, like about her being like not a real woman or less than a woman.
Maybe that was bashing me.
I mean, I think that's, again, people are gonna say like that's you being a victim for her because she was like calling. But listen, if you don't want to apologize, you won't apologize. I was just asking as like
that's something that
because she is one of my.
That's something that, and I respect that because she's one of your supporters that's there with you. But
she's not just one of my supporters. She's somebody I highly respect in this atmosphere and as a human. Like, I think
someone you respect, someone you value in your life. And I want to say, I did not mean to. How can I say this the best way? It's not like I can't just apologize for something without clarity because I want to have clarity with her. Okay. There's better ways that I could have handled it. I just want to be able to have a transparent conversation with you, ma'am, without having Hold on, I'm declining all this stuff. Okay. I just want to have a transparent conversation with you without being judged before I get to answer the question. If we can even agree to disagree and disconnect from that, that's fine. But if I called you out of name, which I don't remember.
Yeah, really, it was just the one comment about her being less than a woman. Nothing else that you said was offensive to her. Or
I would have to be like re-brought to that moment, and someone would have to play me exactly the verbiage in which I use.
That is the verbiage. But but it's clipped. Trust me, I've seen it.
Like I said, I would like to see it so that I can tell you how I felt at that time. At that moment triggered me. Yeah. She was saying too many things that triggered me, and I acted out of character again, emotionally driven. So that is something that I can apologize for. Is that I apologize for letting my emotions get the best of me. I don't know what I said. That's me being honest with you. I don't know what I said. You're telling me what I said. That's why I said I would like to see it so I could understand the context. But when I say things, I'm coming from an emotional place, especially if it's something like that. So if I'm saying that you're less of a woman or something like that, there must be a reason why I'm saying that. I want to hear the context so I could understand it. And if I was completely wrong, then I can apologize.